Ayubowan. So today in our vocabulary lesson, we're going to focus on these two words, homophones and homonyms. What do these two words mean? Well, homophones are words that sound the same, like sun, sun, okay? But the spellings are different and the meaning is also different. Homonyms, on the other hand, they are spelled exactly the same way, right? Now, in this one, of course, son, S-O-N, son is for my son. Okay, I have a daughter and son, puta, in other words, right? And then the S-U-N, son, is the sun that we have in the morning or during daylight era, right? But on the other hand, so it has different spellings, right? Homophones. On the other hand, homonyms have the same spelling and the same sound. Example, bat. Okay, so bat and ball has B-A-T. Okay, and it means bat ticker. But in the night, I saw a bat, B-A-T, and that bat is Vaula. Okay, so they're different in the sense this has different spelling, different meaning, but same sound. This has the same sound, same spelling, and different meaning. Okay? So, let's have a look at this. So, what are homonyms and what are homophones? I just explained to you, right? So, in terms of pronunciation and spelling and meaning, homonyms have the same pron means pronunciation, and the same spellings. Like I taught you an example before, bat, bat. So, lie, lie. Lie here means just to lie down. Lie here means when you lie to someone, okay? Borua and then hansivilainik. So, they're two different meanings, right? On the other hand, homophones, they have the same pronunciation, which I told you, like sun, sun. But the spellings are different, meaning is also different. It's like cereal, cereal, okay? So, this cereal is something that you eat. And this cereal is a series of numbers, right? Okay, so why are homonyms and homophones important for your IELTS? Well, homophones and homonyms are considered to be quite tricky since it has the power to turn your fate of your IELTS band score. So if you write the wrong spelling, that's it. And if you don't really understand the meaning sometimes, that could also lower your score. Right? How do you handle homophone words in the IELTS test? Although these words sound similar, the meaning is entirely different. So while you take your listening test, right, listen to the word clearly and analyze the meaning and then think, okay, which word should I use? You also need to be careful because you have to write the correct spelling, because if your spelling is wrong, then obviously the context completely changes, right? So, list of commonly misused homonyms, right? So, address also means speak to. So, homonyms are the ones that have the same spelling, same pronunciation, but different meanings, okay? Address could also mean to speak to. Address the issue, okay? Or I live in this address, which means location. Air, okay? Oxygen, the air, and then you're on air, which means your voice is there being played, right? Arm is a body part, obviously your arm, and then we say, oh, that is the arm of a certain company. So that is a division of a company. Band, musical group, band, and also a ring, okay? So rings like this, let me show you an example. So these are called wedding bands, okay? So these are actually rings, but this is more of a wedding band, okay? So these are also called bands and people call them a band. Bark, okay? The outer layer of a tree. And then also the dog. Woof, woof. We say, oh, the dog is barking. Okay. Bat, I just told you that. So the bat that you hit the ball with and the bat that is a flying animal and you can see at night. Okay. Now, another set. Bright, okay? Oh, she's a very bright student, okay? When we say she's a very bright student, it means that she's a very intelligent student. Oh, it's too bright today, I need my sunglasses, okay? Bright means when you have a lot of light as well. Right? Circular, right? So the government has passed on this circular, right? Which means a more advertisement kind of thing, like a set of regulations. Circular is also a form of being in a circle, right? Current is being up to date. You know, she has all the current information, up to date information. Current is also the flow of the water. Die, okay? To cease living, that means when you die, someone has stopped living, okay? A cube marked with numbers from 1 to 6, okay? So some people call it a Dyson die as well, right? Express, okay? Send it through express, that is a fast version, okay? And express your thoughts. That means to show how concerned you are. Fair, oh, she's a very fair person. Look at her skin tone. Fair, okay? Beautiful. You have to be fair when you teach your students. That means you have to treat everyone in an equal manner. You can't favor anyone, okay? Jag is to sharp or a sharp object, okay? Oh, this is jag. A crying spree. That means when someone keeps on crying continuously, right? Kind. I like that kind of pizza. Kind means the typical type. Oh, she's a very kind person. That means a very caring person. Okay? So the next one is lie. So this was the example. So lie is when you lie down, and the lie is when you open your mouth and tell lies. It's two different meanings. Match. Oh, she's wearing the same color as me. We're matching. Okay? Similar pair. Match. Right? So match, a stick for making flame. Ginikuru in Sinhala is that one, okay? Mean, she's a very mean person. I don't like her. Mean can harimanapurui, right? Not nice. Oh, I mean, that's the mean of the numbers. Mean means average, right? Madhyasthaya. So pole, right? A piece of metal that holds a flag, a pole, right? And then pole is inside front position on the starting line of a race. So the pole, right? Pound, pounding, to beat, okay? Pound also is when you weigh something. Oh, that's 3 pounds, 5 pounds, right? Pound, unit of weight, okay? Quarry, a site of a mining stone, okay? So a place where you mine, right? Quarry is to be exact or obtain slowly, another word, another meaning. Ream is a pile of papers, okay? Also, to juice a citrus fruit, okay? So that also means ream. So ring, as I taught you before, now that was the band that I taught you. So this is a ring, okay? So what I'm wearing, this one is a ring. And also we say, oh, that is ring shaped, okay? When it's circular, because as you can see, the ring has kind of a circular shape, okay? So it's kind of something which is circular in shape, right? Right. So when you say right, it also means the direction right, okay? And then also I would say, oh, well done, you've got the answer right, okay? Right also means correct. Now there's a nice video, and I would like you to click on the link, right, that you can see on the screen and watch it for that specific time duration, okay? So if you have a look at that link and watch from 1.03 minutes to 2.221 minutes, right? There's a classic example of how confusing it could be if you don't know what it means, right? Because most native speakers know what it means, and sometimes for us, because we learn it as a second language, we might be like, oh, what on earth is that? And we might get confused, right? So moving on into the next one, rock is a type of music, and when I was doing my beginner level, I did teach you the different types of music, like, rock, and then the countryside music, right? So it's a different genre of music. And then rock also means the gala, like the usual rock. Rose is a type of flower, right, which comes in different colors. And rose also means the past tense of rise, get up. Okay, so got up. Spring also is a season, and also it's a type of coiled metal. Stalk, a part of a plant, and also it's when you want to follow and harass someone, right? Tender is when you're very gentle with someone. Tender also means to offer money. Sinhala කියන tender එකක් හඳවනවා කියලා, so that's the meaning here, to offer money. When also someone's very gentle, we say, oh, she's such a tender person, right? Tire. Tire is a part of the wheel, tire, and don't tire her so much. That means don't, make yourself tired, okay? Well means when you're in good health. Oh, I'm doing well. Well also means linda, a source of water in the ground, okay? Right, so practice question 1. Match the correct meaning of the homonyms after analyzing the context. Very important that you understand the context, okay? Now, lots of students ask me, oh, Miss, how can we, find these words? The only way is for you to expose yourself to the language, okay? So what I always tell my learners is expose yourself to the language. Beginner level, intermediate, advanced, I keep on harping on this like a prayer because I want you to understand the importance of it, right? The more you expose yourself to the language, the easier it is going to be for you to find all of these words, okay? So I do all of these things so that gives you an opener to think, oh, okay, there are things like this. How do I work on it, right? But apart from that, it gives you also kind of an understanding, okay, for my IELTS exam, I'm not good in this, so I need to focus on these areas, okay? Listen to English songs, watch English movies, try to have pen pals. I think that would be difficult, but if you have someone from an English-speaking country, a native speaker, that would also help you to understand these kind of words and vocabulary, okay? The kids are going to watch TV tonight. What time is it? I must set my watch, okay? So the kids are going to watch TV tonight. That is, look at the television. What is the time? I must set my watch, okay? So that is a small clock. Next one. Which page is the homework on? Please page the doctor. Page means you can kind of message. It's like a little machine, you page them, okay? Most doctors use this is to call on someone, right? So it's kind of like a little machine, like you give a message to someone, it's like a little calling thing, right? So which page? It's a sheet of paper. This one is to call on someone. Let us play soccer after school. The author wrote a new play. A new play here is a theatre piece, right? And here play is a particular sport. Ouch, the mosquito bit me, right? Past tense of bite is bit here. I will have a little bit of sugar. Just a bit, please, right? Tiny amount. Next one. My rabbits are in a pen outside, right? So a pen is an enclosed area, like a closed area. That's where the rabbits usually live, right? A pen. I mean, we use it for kids, like a play pen. Similar, right? Please sign this form with a black pen. Black pen is a color of an ink, right? Okay. Right, so moving on into the next one. List of commonly misused homophones. So they sound similar, meaning is different, spellings are different, right? Build, build. So here build means that you build a house. Build means that you put a price for something and you write a bill, okay? Next one here, for. Now I know the weaker sound here, sometimes we pronounce it as for, right? And that's fine. But there's also the sound that you say for, okay? For, right? And the Americans would say for, right? Which is a bit different. But here you would also have for and for, which is the weaker sound, right? He apologized for being late. He has 4 cars. So we say 4, but it should be he has 4 cars, right? So here, 4 is like a preposition. Here, it's the number, right? Beach, beach. Here, it is the beach, like where you have sand, right? They have 2 beech trees. It's a type of a tree. No, no. No is to know about something. No is saying, no, I can't do it. Refusing something, right? Next one, meet, meet. So one meet is this one, to meet a person. The other one is a meat sandwich, like chicken, pork, meat, mas, right? To, left to office. Tina is getting too excited, too much, okay? They found 2 birds lying. So, same sound but different spelling and different meaning. Not, okay? The knot is very tight. Knot is gatia. He is not a kid anymore. So, the opposite, okay? Not a kid. Kid, not a kid. See, you see. And the other one is the water, the sea. Okay, night. So this night is in the night time. This night is a knight who fights. Okay, hole. This hole is a healer. There's a hole in the bucket. This hole is the entire process. Sight. This one, Sophie is cited for courage, known, and you name it. This site is like, we have planned sightseeing, okay? So site is like a place. Allowed. This allowed is to give permission. This allowed is to be really noisy, right? Altar. This altar is for the church altar where you go and pray. This altar is changing. Soul. This soul, okay, he is so responsible for the mishap, that entirely. This soul, Stacy kept all her soul, means what you have, your heart and soul, everything inside you, soul, right? Flower. This flower is the mala. This flower is wheat flour, pound piti, right? Hair. So this hair is obviously the hair that we have. This hair is the rabbit, okay? Weather, okay? This weather is when it's raining, sunny, windy, cloudy, stormy, right? He's confused whether to play or not, Desire, should I do this? Should I not do that, right? Whose? Whose pen is this? Who does it belong to? Who is? So this one is who is. You're asking the person, okay? Board. This board, okay, I'm on board for the play. Board means where you have a board of directors, okay, board. This board is like you're really lazy, okay? Right, so the next practice question, match the correct meaning of the homophones after analyzing the context. Can I go to the party too? Or to, right? So this one, can I go to the party too? This is my favorite pair of jeans. I sent. Okay, I sent. Next one, the children got bored. They felt really bored, a feeling. Mr. and Mrs. Sweeting like to work on their garden, which they own, right? Alec is going to wear, dress up. Do you think it's going to rain? Right. The next one, I saw a restaurant just up the road. David's brother is in a band. Joanna wants her socks because her toes. Right? There you go. The teacher walked down the aisle. Okay, I'll just move this a bit this side. Christy had a pain. The school principal. The clerk wants to sell. I do not want to talk about the past. Okay? Nobody knows. I have $4. I need to take a break. Humans have hands, dogs have paws. He'll be here in a few minutes. Right? So moving on to the next one. Practice question 3. Choose the correct homophones and we have to complete the sentences. After 2 days without food, the men were beginning to feel weak. So this one here. You will not be allowed. Right? In without shoes, said Mum. The children were seated in rows for the assembly. In some countries, the main meal of the day is eaten for lunch. The tiger's mother grabbed his mane. Mane means long hair, with her teeth. Okay? The next one. Lenny bought a red rose for his wife. Okay, so just let me move this so that you can see it clearly. Toby hungrily ate his lunch. After a busy week, the family sat down to watch a movie together. The teacher tried to get the knot out of the girl's shoelace. The postman was scared of the dog at number 8, Smith Street. Okay. Next one. The strong wind blew. Okay. It's not blue, it's blue. You will not be in if you are being too noisy. You will not be allowed. The audience waited excitedly for the blank to appear on stage. Band. The latest book by the author was sure to be the best seller. Right. The grey clouds soon covered the blue sky. Okay. Right. And our last set of sentences. Janet was asked by her mother to sweep the floor. We'll walk down the stairs into the cellar. To help save the environment, plastic bans were banned. The teacher read aloud to the class. Tilly returned the skirt to the store because of a flaw in the stitching. So there we are, we've completed all the activities, right? And I think by now you've got a good understanding. This lesson is very important. Bear in mind again, I'm going to stress on the importance because most students make spelling errors when it comes to their listening paper, reading paper, if you have to write short answers sometimes, right? But mostly for listening and writing, okay? Because you need to listen and then write the words. So if you don't understand the context and you don't know the spelling, then that's a problem, okay? So make sure you go through this lesson very carefully and add more words to your vocabulary, right? So we've done a few practice questions. I've also done quite a lot of words with you, taught you the meaning of certain words, right? And I've also taught you how homonyms and homophones differ and the importance of it. So with that, we've come to the end of this lesson, homophones and homonyms.